Right, Millwall, what can we say? We're next to the train line where Palace fans are officially too scared to get on at. You can't get a coach on there, by the way, or a stripy Nigel, or a deck chair, or any of the other muppets. I think today Millwall were very unlucky. We fell asleep at the end of the first half. We come out the second half, and you know he's got to be tighter. Malone's got to be tighter, and he's what's he doing? He's letting him come in on his left. He's hit a world-class goal, but he should never. I'm hearing partly could have been offside the first goal. Not going to complain about that. He scored. Fair play. The second goal is 5 minutes later, but again Malone has shown him. What's he doing? He's just got to go through him. Take him off his left foot. He whips the ball in. Pearce ain't got his marker, and all of a sudden they're 2-1. Now at this point the crowd go absolutely radio because that idiot player on the other side, he got a reaction from the crowd. Well, wanker, fuck off, mate. Don't Nigel. But I think from that point on, Millwall looked the better side. The crowd arguably got us back in that. The crowd were the 12th man today, and brilliant. I love it. They clapped at the end. We done well. We should have got on the end of that ball into the box. Twice, lads. Twice. They're the defining moments. You get a toe on it, it goes in. Smith had a header. It's like a back pass. He's got to score. It's like a back pass. Hutchinson, like a back pass. Well, I've got the Twiglets with me, the twins here. Ronnie and Reggie from South London. He's not Gallagher, by the way, with that hairdo. So, man of the match for the game. It is Charlie or Jack, so I'm getting a little bit into it. It's Jack. Yeah, so Jack, man of the match for the game. Fuck now here we go. That's all you need, isn't it? So, Charlie, man of the match. Who do you think, what Mill player do you think created the most, who was the most influential on the game? I know who mine was.
I've got to go Matt Smith.
Do you think that McNamara? I think McNamara.
He's defended well, he's attacking well.
He's a tackler,
yeah.
Lovely touch.
He's got it, he's like a right wing back.
He is.
He has a lovely touch forward, a positive.
And obviously McNamara being a Millwall fan as well, it's a bit of an extra bite. I think he knew what the game meant to us. I mean it was 11 years before we last played them. We give a good account of ourselves, and I think McNamara knows what it is to be in that position. Billy Mitchell also. I think Billy Mitchell had a very good game. He had a limited amount of help in the midfield, didn't he? Limited amount of help. He did what he did well. He got the ball. The Palace fans are that way. Palace fans are that way. But don't worry, they won't get on. Sorry, reporter's a coach. I'm a Palace fan. Stripey Nigel. So we go back to the game now. The first half, they haven't got out their half in the first 15 minutes. We've really pressed hard. Butland's give us a go, isn't he? You're a goalkeeper, Jack, yeah? If that ball goes back to you, you've got 2 Mill fans, players dotted there, what would you have done with that ball?
Smashed it.
You go long. He somehow tries to beat like this, and Ben, what's his name, before we got on it, and it's 1-0. Now, at this point, I thought, yes, we're not going to hold it. We're not going to hold that, are we? They're a Premiership side that at some point, they are going to, even the Chelsea, beep boy, Conor Gallagher, good player, but he is a Chelsea beep. Can't say it.
That's the son of the police.
Don't like him. I think he should have got booked. I think he should have gone off at times because of the higher challenge, and he was already on the yellow. There was a passage of play then where we had a couple of shots. George Saville in particular, one shot, wasn't it? Now, ball goes in the box. All you got to do is direct it towards goal. Now, if you keep it central, if you put it left or right with pace along the floor, it goes in. There were 2 occasions then that we could have got up to 2-0. Now, I think 2-0 at half time, Millwall were harder to beat them. But even with coming out the blocks and having a slow start, 1 goal would not have put us level. I mean, I was disappointed with the Palace fans today. Where's this drum? The Alts is sitting in the middle. What is wrong with it? I mean, where's the noise from I expected, and lo and behold, Millwall fans get out of the ground. All of a sudden, we got noise. By miraculous. I expected better today. But Millwall fans, bang on, wasn't it? The atmosphere was absolutely. Yeah. Why can't we get that every week? Why can't we get that level of support every week, pushing the team on? On today's evidence, though we will miss Jeb Wallace,
we will get money out of it.
We will get money out, hopefully.
I don't think
we won't if he goes Besiktas. I think if we get someone in the window that goes in for him, I'm hearing Forrester after him, then we might get some money. We've got to reinvest that money. We need a creative midfielder as well. We need another forward up front. And I think we're a little bit lightweight at the backs. Pearce's played pretty. Pearce is good, but he's not 90 minutes. He's not got 90 minutes. I love Pearce, but he's not got 90 minutes. George Long today, how do we think he played?
He done
what he needed to do.
I don't think it was his fault to go.
It wasn't his fault, it was the defender's fault. They're like missing about in defence, midfield's just like sloppy.
And keeper was just backing off.
But
That.
why would Gary Rowett take Ojo?
Yeah, very good point.
Ojo off. He's a great player.
He did it at Bristol City away. He takes him off and the game changes. I mean, admittedly, he didn't change as much today because there's more attacking threat.
Who else does he bring on?
Yeah.
He brings on Matt Smith. What else is he going to do? 33 pace on FIFA, mate.
So you're telling me Matt Smith... He brings Matt Smith on for that pace. That ball over the top.
The pace?
Yeah, he's got
Pace. Oh, no, his favourite... No, I've got it wrong. His favourite programme's Halen Pace. No, he brings him on for an aerial presence, but if you're not going to put the ball in a box,
Bradshaw would have got
he's a non-existent.
Bradshaw
should have
Bradshaw would have got that one that
he won that one.
Matt didn't. Yeah.
There's a lot to go over.
Pros
There's a lot
and
to be
cons.
happy about. You know, we've lost 2-1, but I think we've given a good credit of ourselves.
We gave Palace a good game.
We gave them a very good game.
At the end, we just switched off quite a lot.
So what do you think about Nottingham Forest and the rest of the season? Nottingham Forest being the next game and the rest of the season. Where do you think we're going to finish in the league, and how do you think we're going to do?
I reckon we'll probably go
Table.
Yeah, like on the table we'll probably go about just above midway. So
yeah, I think you're right. But,
it's near a wall. Like we've got a couple of good teams in the
division.
Championship.
It's quite a weak league this year, isn't it? It's quite a weak league. There's an opportunity for Millwall. Every time they get near the playoffs, they're going to lose again. They get near it, lose again. We need to get a league run together. I think 3 or 4 games winning in a row will put you in the playoffs. I mean, that's where Millwall should be pushing into. Talking to players in a January market game, look, if you make a difference here, we can make the playoffs. Do you want to be part of a team that goes to the Premiership for the first time in Mill's history? Do you want to be idolised, Danny? Do you want it enough? That is the big question. And will the ball put enough money in his hand to be able to make those kind of decisions with those kind of players? Big questions. I'd love to know what you think about that. Even formation. I mean, you think about it, McNamara wasn't even part of his team. McNamara was the best player on the pitch today for us. Palace fans said it, everyone said it.
Today,
No, I'm sorry.
Today, these are probably the moments where we need like a pace at the
Pace.
Ojo's actually.
Oh, Palace fans! No, coaches are that way, So I think
No one's on it.
Until next week. Come on, you Lions!